That's amazing. It's so crazy how educated people fall for a lunatic like Hasan. As a right-winger, Destiny is miles ahead of him. Oh my God. That's so funny. That is, I mean, look, back in the day, these comments used to be a dime a dozen, right? It used to be very commonplace, but there was never this kind of like active pushback against it. So I'm glad that some of y'all are out there doing the Lord's work. This is a Hassan Abi head. I don't know if they're a former Hassan Abi head, maybe not a current one, but they like way back in the day, Hassan Abi head sent the shirt to me, and I think he's a Ludbud too. At the same time, he sent us both this stuff, and I wasn't able to fit into this well for a long time, and now it's like kind of big. More Azan glazing number 2. I love that. I love that. I love that. Fact that Hassan Piker Tushima in his 30s is better political analysis than the Democratic Party staffers and consultants is proof of how useless a lot of people within the Democratic establishment truly are. Okay, nice. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm like particularly brilliant, but Cash reacted to your hooping. Oh, let's go. More Azan glazing, part 1.
Have to bow my head and say a prayer to this man right here. And not only because he's fine shit, because he is, but also because Hasan is literally single-handedly carrying the left-wing media base for men on the internet. Let's just face it, Trump fully sweeped young men this last election. There was no contest. Gen Z men went right-wing. I all know that a lot of Gen Z, a lot of young people just simply don't vote, but the ones who do are going out of their way to look for media that will inform their decisions. The problem with young men today is that the majority of the content that they are consuming is embedded with right-wing. You want self-help, you got Andrew Tate. You want entertainment, you have Strawberry Park, you have Pop the Balloon, you have those little like sad boy men loneliness edits on TikTok. You want politics, you have the Whatever podcast. Literally all men have to turn to for entertainment is right-wing shit. And it's the shit that's like subliminally coded. Like it's the stuff that won't outwardly say Trump 2024. They will like push stereotypes and push rhetoric that almost subliminally say to you, vote Trump. What makes this problem?
And it's really funny because all the while, the very same people that are progressive are like trying to put a fine-tooth comb on every little thing that I say to find disagreements, to find like marginal disagreements with me, when in fact like, and to say that I'm a bad person, when in fact like right-wing media is so dominant and they do not give a single shred of a fuck, you know? They do not care at all. Like it's pretty wild. Where like you have so many different people online on the supposedly like progressive side of things that are just like, you know, this Hasan guy, he sucks. He's I don't like him because I misunderstood something that he said, or I saw a clip out of context. If you're relying on him, you're doomed. Destiny's smarter than him. Hasan only got to where he got because of money and looks. Bro said it's okay to say the N-word, but cool, debate him. That's amazing. It's so crazy how educated people fall for a lunatic like Hasan. As a right-winger, Destiny is miles ahead of him. Oh my God. That's so funny. That is, I mean, look, back in the day, these comments used to be a dime a dozen, right? It used to be very commonplace, but there was never this kind of like active pushback against it. So I'm glad that some of y'all are out there doing the Lord's work. Okay? Because Jesus Christ, dude, this dude basically got away with just like brigading every mention of me for so goddamn long. Anyway, they got email alerts for when Hasan gets mentioned. I don't know how the they find it. I guess it's because they're hate watching here. So when I look at it, they just know where to swarm. It's in their best interest to not talk about you know who at the moment. Oh, what do you mean? Talk about corporate greed exposing the gaming industry by Gamers Nexus. Y'all should collab. What is this? Oh, this is a sad video. Who doesn't know? Most validate ego. No, it's good. It's good to highlight content like this on the stream, especially in the beginning of the broadcast, because honestly, you guys might be like, oh, you're satiating your unquenchable thirst for love and admiration from people. But the reality is I'm happy to highlight and signal boost stuff like this. I'm happy to highlight and signal boost stuff like this and you know, urge people to do stuff like this more frequently. And it has nothing to do necessarily with my ego. I mean, I'm sure it feels good, but I think overall, you know, there's a lot of negativity outside of this space in a lot of the you know, politically adjacent commentary spaces like debate spaces, because they've been just like completely brigaded into oblivion. So I'm glad that there's like this kind of stuff out there as well. And it's important to give people the permission structure to, one, to be openly a fan and get other people on board and show others that it's like not weird or gross to be a fan of mine. Of course it does. Don't overthink it if you don't wanna. What do you mean? No, I'm saying it like, yeah, it definitely is good for my ego for sure. But like also there is a secondary purpose to this is what I mean.
Problem even worse is that because of this right-wing content and this glorification of just being a bad person, we will have like genuinely good shows that boys watch. The Boys, for example, is a very good political satire. Men will take that show and turn it into brain rot. Men will see Homelander and be like, I'm him, because of the toxic behaviors they're taught to glorify online. Hasan is probably like one of the only personalities I can think of that are actually left-wing and like genuine about it. Not like the Destiny bullshit. We don't talk about him. I feel like it's just so easy to get information from Hasan because he puts it in a way that is so easy to consume. He throws jokes in there and he just explains his concepts to you in a way that sometimes can be condescending. But it's okay because that's Bae. You can call him what you want. I honestly don't care. Call him a grifter. Call him like a rich fake communist. We need more of him. Like we need more left-wing men for other men to look up to. Because we know they don't like to listen to us or anyone who...
This person gets it. Like they get it. This has always been my mission, which is to use the privilege that I have and use the opportunity. Use the privilege that I just paid $100 for an oil change because the mechanic looked like Hasan Piker. Okay, this is more so just glaze. Okay. Yeah, for me, that is, what is this? More vindication? What are we doing? Destiny and Loner Box's disgusting features exposed. They did what with Nick Fuentes? Wait, what? Oh my God, come on, guys. Oh, I don't even want to think about that shit, bro. I don't want to think about that shit. I don't want to see that. People see that guy get radicalized by Vault propaganda who shot the store owner and be like, damn, that's just like me for real. Yeah. But yeah, I think what a lot of people have very successfully done, I'll be honest, I'm being really sincere when I say this, but I think a lot of people have successfully figured out that it's much easier to like attack a person and try to establish some semblance of like hypocrisy in their operations, because most people, you know, hypocrisy bait pretty hard and that's what people respond to. And it's much easier to just attack a person's character rather than like tackle the argument in and of itself. And a lot of people in this community don't understand it. A lot of people personally don't understand that in this community. They don't understand the importance of like propaganda and positive PR. And they just kind of cast it aside and they're like, whatever, who cares? And then they're shocked when there's so much hatred out there, even against them. You say, I really didn't like you. I'm a Brit and you pissed me off when you celebrated the Queen dying. I'm not even a royalist. It just rubbed me the wrong way, but getting past that was a really good decision, not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, I hope you understand why I'm gonna make fun of the Queen dying, right? Like, that's a queen. Like, that's a relic of the monarchy, right? Hasan, why has no leftist talked about this? I'm gonna go insane for real. What is this? How the f did Trump actually win? Unc be doing everything but dropping the Diddy video. What's Unc saying? I've noticed lately you're trying to be kinder and more patient. Keep it up. Yeah. Apparently Destiny has some sex scandal stuff aired out, and allegedly one of the people he was with is his favorite neo-Nazi. Yeah, I don't know what the f going on there. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, I've tried to figure. I've seen things that require me to bleach my eye hole. Okay, I've seen things that I never wanted to see. Let me tell you, I have seen things with these two eyes that, you know, should never be on Twitter and should never be on anywhere. And it's not like I was like, oh man, I'm really seeking this out, you know? The information, the information that I saw, I do not want anyone to see. I don't think you should ever see, okay? No one should see those things. Now, as far as like, I don't know. I don't even know how to approach this. I don't even know how to talk about this. But Banger replied, I don't like a somebody as a point. Liberal proverb. I don't like a somebody as a point, but was not willing to halt aid to apply pressure, which is what Hasan is saying here. I don't like Hasan, but it's a good point here. I don't like Hasan that much, but if you missed the point of his tweet, if you think this is a gotcha, he is implying there is corruption, not that he has a problem with taxes. I don't like Hasan, but he is right that Twitter has become a racist shithole filled with right-wing conspiracy lunatics. And he has a good point. Saying that isn't censorship. Address the Candace Owens blackface thing. It's always, wait, what? It's always used as an argument for you and noir. Wait, what? What do you mean? I don't even know what you're talking about. What? People say I exhibit noir. Is that what they say? I mean, okay. It's kind of funny because like that's literally what I was talking about when we were just covering this video, where I was like, people will just like find something and they'll be like, you have to address this thing. When you said Candace Owens was Tommy in blackface allegedly, no, I said something like, I forget what it was, but Candace Owens is that's what she does. That's her role. That is her primary function. It is 100% true. Yeah, it's just objective fact. Candace Owens. Imagine if you gave gaming frogs the same attention you give drama frogs trying to bait. Yeah, if I did that, I would be, you know, a 5K streamer, I think. I love y'all, but you know, gaming frogs are so funny where those would be like, we are the community and you are the backbone of the community, that's for sure. But like many of you have like only one particular game that you want me to play, which by the way, today I might, you know, venture into some gaming as well. Don't worry. But yeah, let's blast off. Sunday fun day, a little bit of drama. But yeah, as far as personal news goes, I balled this morning and I had a really funny experience. I was playing basketball this morning and I'm Jimmy Buckets out there. Okay. I was doing a good job. And these two kids, while I'm bringing up the ball, these two kids come up, they're like 10, maybe like maximum 12, 13. And they're like, oh my God, you're in that Jesser video. I've seen you in that Jesser video. And I was like, damn, that's sick. Like these kids know who I am. Because normally people that come up to me at the park or whatever are usually like older, you know? They're like Gen Z. They're not Gen Alpha. Okay. And they got real excited. And then I think they got really upset because I bring the ball up and I immediately fucking dump a three. It does not go in. Okay. Brick. And I think they saw that and were like, maybe everything I see online is not real. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was editing magic. Feel me? That was a very important lesson that the next generation learned on that day, which is don't believe everything you see online. Sometimes you see a 33-year-old unk actually cook up out of nowhere an 8-0 Chris London, an actual baller, okay? And then you see them in the real world and they're like, damn. Apologize for today's workout video. Sir, you give Chad a boner? What are you talking about? I didn't even, what? Yeah, I taught them media literacy by showing them that not everything you see online is real. What is this?
The real problems that you are experiencing.
Male gaze or male glaze?
Focus on punching down. That's what weak men do, okay? Strong men don't do that. You are weak, and you need to snap the f out of it. You pussy. Have some shame. Have some goddamn decency, dude. Men used to go to war. Men used to build things. Men used to protect those who are vulnerable.
Yo, I swear to God, this community is so good at making like sexy workout, you know, sexy fan edits. Okay. They are so bad at making like alpha male edits. Like this community has a real problem with trying to make alpha edits. Like the audio, the music is too long. I mean, the music is too loud. The video itself is kind of long. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Like y'all try. And I love that. I love the try. I love the effort. Okay. I think it's great. You don't have enough pop-up moments. No, there's definitely like in every stream, there's 8 to 10 hours. I'm talking about a bunch of different things. There's going to be a moment that you can clip out of context or in context to, you know, make it look alpha dog. It's just like the music is too loud and it's not like the right music either.
A lot of these young men feel it. Yes. I need to smack the out of those young men then, okay? And snap them back to reality. I need to smack the
Oh, never mind. It got better.
Oh no. Oh my God. Oh no.
Okay, it's a little bit better than I thought. I mean, it got a little gay by the end of it, but you know, just need to tighten up the timing, but it's good. You know, it's a good jumper when everyone on the court is 100% dejected. Haas is out here fighting demons. What is this? What? Trying to get this community to do alpha edits is like Democrats trying to win over Republican voters. Play modded New Vegas literally once and Democrats will never lose again. Yeah. Check out the new Hitler Vera video. It's crazy. I feel like that's going to bum me out, dude. Okay. Let me blast off real quick. Love that you had a whole story time on Instagram and no one could pay attention because we're getting lost in your big brown eyes. What? Still need to do less. Still waiting on the fun day written about in the Parasocial Prophecy. Okay. To be fair, I think I did. I did do that. Finally, yes. We did do a lot. We did do a lot of non-political shit yesterday. Hassan has been live for 20 minutes and Cheddar's been hellish slop nonstop. Yeah, we got some crime reacts done. It was kind of funny. I'm a politics enjoyer and a fun hater. Yeah, we know, man. We know. Okay, you never stop. We know. But yeah, I'll watch this. I'll watch Unc and see what Unc had to say. Speaking of Unc, what is this?
Grandpa, repeat this. This is getting on camera. Yeah.
LeBron could not guard Larry Bird.
That is crazy. No, that's sad to see, man. That's sad to see. That is sad to see, dude. How did that how does that happen? How does Unc get to that level? I mean, that's just like pure, unrestricted, unfiltered white supremacy. Like, that is wild to me. He's right though. Listen, we cannot have racism manifest in this community in a way like that. That's crazy. Listen, I respect old heads, okay, across the board, unconditionally.
Got 40 points. Larry Bird would have got 80. Larry Bird would have got 80.
That's crazy. Not only is it racist, it's demonstrably wrong. I mean, yeah, but yeah, of course, because it's racist.